Very good afternoon, Tun. Now, I would like to,
Sorry,
I know you,
just your name and where you're from.
I'm from Kota Kinabalu. I felt the shake when the earthquake. And in fact, for a long time, we have been feeling the tremor in Sabah. Tun, you said you have been accused of so many things, and here's another. My father was the first member of parliament in Keningau. You probably remembered him, maybe you don't. Datu Arif Saleh. He was one of those people who actually was responsible in converting a lot of the ethnic people to Muslims. Now, you know, in Sabah, there's a huge outcry, and we, were asking for the RCI for the legalizing of the illegal immigrants. I would like to hear from the horse's mouth, because you were accused of being a part of legalizing a lot of illegal immigrants so that you can dilute the voters, the ethnic voters, and have more Malays there who would be easily more controlled by the UMNOs and Barisan Nasional, so that Sabah will never again be in the hands of non-Muslim parties. And I would like to hear what you have to say. I know you have said that, these people have the rights to be legalized because they have been there for a long time. Tun, I've lived there, and a lot of our ethnic people have lived there. And we know a lot of them don't deserve it to be legalized just because that they can become voters. Now, I admire you, but here's the policies that we do not approve of, and we think it was very dirty. And like what the nudists did, we wish that there was something the ethnic people could do to surrogate or to penalize those people who disrespect the Sabahans. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It's forcing a lot of self-reflection, Tun.
You know, this country became independent in 1957, actually. That is the peninsula. Before that, we were under British rule. You know, the British, they always create problems for other people. When they leave this problem to us. During the time when the British were here, they brought in people from China, from India, because they need the services of these people. These people came here not with the intention of becoming Malaysians. They want to come here, make some money, and then go back. But they found life comfortable here, and they stayed on. And when we became independent, we have 40% of the population were Chinese, Indians, and others. What do? Do we send them back? Do we deny them citizenship? As you know, we accepted them. Some of these people cannot speak a word of Malay, yet we accepted them as citizens. And Tunku Abdul Rahman gave 1 million citizenship to people who are not qualified without having to go through any tests at all. That's how we treated people who come to live in this country. We're not like the Burmese. You know what the Burmese do? People who have been living there for 800 years are being expelled. They are said to be non-Burmese. Now they have to die at sea. So do you want to treat people in Sabah like that? These people who were given citizenship, I admit during my time, they were given citizenship because they have been living there more than 30 years with their children. Their children couldn't go to national school because they were not nationals. It's not right. They've been living there. They speak Malay. Yeah, they may be Sulu, so whatever. You know, currently the governor of Sabah is a Sulu. You know, he's one of those pirates. But it's okay. You are now a Malaysian. We accept you. I mean, the way to treat people who settle down over time, so much so that they blended with the local scene, is to accept them. We accepted the Chinese, the Indians, the Pakistanis, the Arabs, all these sites are all Arabs, That's why they are called sites, which means Mr., by the way. Nothing very much. I was called Said Mahathir when I go to Yemen. Said Hamid was not called Said Hamid. I was Said, he was not Said. You see, because it's just Mr. Mahathir. So we accepted all of them. We didn't tell them to go out. We didn't behave like Myanmar. So in Sabah, the treatment was the same. If you are a recent immigrant, yes, those people we should not give. But if you have been living there for years and years and speak the Malay language, and of course some of them are Muslims, some of them are Christians, we accepted them. We accepted people from Indonesia who were living there. Many people in Sabah are not originally the Bumiputra of Sabah. We want to be fair to them. Was what I did wrong? I can't imagine I am wrong because Tunku Abdul Rahman did it before me. So I think we should accept people who have come to live in this country over a certain number of years. Currently, if you want to be a citizen, you must live in this country for 10 of the last 12 years. Then you are eligible, provided, of course, you pass the Malay test and all that. Other people, this is a multiracial country. It is truly multiracial. It's not one race dominating everything with a small number of foreigners. No, this is truly multiracial, and they retain their culture, their language, their ethnicity, and all that. This is truly multiracial. So what is so wrong that the Sabahan accused me of legalizing them? I admit, I legalized them because I think they deserve to be Sabahan.
We have time for one more question. Actually, we've got people here who've been waiting for a long time. Dr. Gui.